Sorry, everyone. I accidentally said the F word the first time we recorded this, so we had to stop recording. Start again. It's Pia Boys, you know, Shakaroni Obama, and John to toilets now, watching all the movies that I miss. I'm talking about God. I lick you boom boom down. It's Pia Boys, you know, Shakaroni Obama, and John to toilets now, watching all the movies that I miss. I'm talking about God. I lick you boom boom down. Yahweh! What's up, Fudge Packers? Welcome to Pure Boys Podcast.
Yeehaw, Fudge Packers. Get them and ride.
Pop those levels. Bust them up.
I even looked back like I cranked her.
I saw you crank that.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? You want to give us a Yahweh?
Yahweh.
That's right. Abraham Omaha's back. Bomba, whatever his name was. Abom.
That's me.
Welcome back, Abe. This week, we are talking about the 1993 Whoopi Goldberg Touchstone Pictures classic, Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit.
It's only been 1 year, but a lot has changed.
An obscene amount has changed. In fact, according to this movie, everyone seemingly forgot about the events of Sister Act 1, so...
Yeah, that didn't really happen.
It's bizarre, but we'll get into all that. Welcome back to the show, Abe. How was Sister Act 2 for you?
I really liked it. I had a pretty good time watching it. I had some pretty good laughs.
How does it stack up compared to the first one?
I think the first one's a better movie, but I enjoyed Sister Act 2 more.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's exactly how I feel. I feel like the plot and everything is just kind of thrown together or whatever, but it is so much more entertaining than the first one.
That's why I had the exact opposite reaction than you guys. I thought this movie sucked fat ass.
Oh, man.
I thought Sister Act 2 was awful. But that's okay. This will be a fun conversation then.
Well, it is an awful movie. It's put together terribly, but it's there to make certain things shine, and those shining moments were enough for me.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm excited to hear what you're talking about, because I don't know. I didn't find anything shone in this movie, but I guess we'll get to all that.
There's one scene. It's like one of my favorite scenes I've seen in a movie lately.
Wow, spoiler. Yeah. Not a spoiler alert, but it's coming.
Abe sees every movie that's ever come out, so the fact that he's saying that this is his favorite, this is astounding to me.
Yeah, get wet, Haiti, because the truth's coming.
Of course. And spoiler alert, Abe is Leonard Maltin. He asked us not to say that, but I'm letting the cat out of the bag. You're Leonard Maltin. Congratulations.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
No.
It's
you.
No.
No, I don't Google myself. I don't know who I am. I don't
go
care.
that way.
No. Hey, what's up? We're drinking on this episode. Isn't that fun?
We're in the same room. We're drinking. Mm-hmm. We're litty as a titty. And
this was recorded a week after the last one, so we're all back in the same room. We're back in the Habit, essentially.
Yes.
That's what I call this studio. Where I record is called the Habit.
Nice. I like it.
That's weird, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
What do you think of that first sip? Was that the first sip?
No, I've been drinking this thing nonstop.
Okay.
I love a
no, I don't want to hear now.
I love it. A kettle sour is great.
Yeah, I guess.
Dry hopped, whatever.
It's beautiful. I usually don't like sours.
Well, get a palate, buddy. How's that sound?
Hey, I've been to the biggest stars in the world, and they cook for me.
And you say, I want a Coors Light with that meal, Wolfgang Puck.
Yeah. Mix it with a kettle sour, though, so I look cool.
Of course, yeah. You say, I want a meal from that German guy who's in this movie that lost a bet to Whoopi Goldberg, and that's why he's in the movie, or something like that.
What?
The chef at the school.
You mean he won a bet to be in the movie with Whoopi Goldberg?
No, I think he lost a bet to be in this movie, but...
Oh, my God.
I know.
I can't believe you're... shining on these shoes.
It's going to be a contentious episode, I think. I think we're going to really mix it up. So
this makes for good content.
Yeah. Before we get to any of that, though, of course, we have to get to everyone's favorite segment.
The Kevin Sorbo Tweet of the Week.
Okay, so my eyes lit up when I saw this tweet.
Liddy like a titty.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
And I think my co-host today got a little excited, and maybe it's not that good, but here comes the tweet. Biden hates America. And that was at 10:29 a.m. on September 10th. So mid-morning BM.
Kind of wild that he would tweet that the day before 9/11 when it's like, wait and see how he responds to 9/11, then say if he hates America or not. Did he remember 9/11? Then he doesn't hate America.
Yeah, what if he comes out in like an American flag suit with an American flag tie? His hair is like dyed in an American flag, and all he talks about is America and loving it tomorrow. Then you're gonna look like an idiot.
Yeah, he's going to say, Kevin Sorbo, this is for you specifically. You see this 10-gallon American flag hat I'm wearing? That means I love America.
Yeah, he loved Hercules. He's so crushed that Kevin Sorbo turned out this way.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a real betrayal of all of Joe Biden's sensibilities that Hercules ended up being who Hercules is, I guess.
Whom
Shall I send? You know, church stuff.
Yeah, Churchill stuff.
Hey, that's a really good tweet.
Yeah.
That's a really good tweet.
It's pretty good.
Usually Kevin is a little more like coy, you know, when he was like, I did not see that coming. You know, sometimes he has fun with wordplay. Sometimes you don't want a scalpel. Sometimes you just want a hammer. And you just want to hammer your phone to pieces when you go on Twitter and type in, Joe Biden hates America.
Yeah.
What could that possibly be in response to today?
Probably Biden making a bunch of rules about vaccines and stuff.
Oh, is that what happened?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I thought he came out on TV and was like, guys, I think I kind of hate America. Kevin's like, I got some. I gotta get my phone. Get out of my way.
I know this is September 10th, but I kind of hate America.
I just want to say, I'm not really looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a little overbearing, guys. The nationalism is just a little too much. Let's rein it in a bit.
We already have July 4th. Like, let's just bury this.
Right? I mean, if we're going to do like a September 11th, why don't we celebrate September 11th in like January? So we have like a good spread of America celebrations instead of being like, oh, July and then September 2 months later. Like, calm down, America.
People need something in January.
Yeah, so move September 11th to January. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yep, 1/9/11.
It has a certain ring to it.
I don't mind it. Yeah, it's got a nice symmetry.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Sounds like Lord of the Rings or something.
Yeah, it's true. Well, anyway, move 9/11 to January. That's all we're saying.
Perfect.
Move 9/11 to January 25th. Whatever. It's good enough. Great tweet, Kev, as always. Thank you so much.
Yeah, keep taking those dumps and keep tweeting while you're doing it.
Mm-hmm. Never wash your hands. I don't. I want to swab your phone and find bacteria we didn't know existed.
America, baby.
Hey, let's show them how we do it on 9/11.
If you're going to be an American, you got to be Gruff. The crime dog.
Nice. McGruff.
Yeah, McGruff.
Sick.
I should have said McGruff. That was stupid.
It's okay. Is he owned by
so
McDonald's?
sad.
Is that his thing?
McDonald's, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Yeah. No. Did you know that Ronald McDonald isn't the spokesperson for McDonald's anymore?
No.
They quietly retired him in 2016 because that was the summer when all the clowns were scaring people. And McDonald's was like, all right, so let's just get rid of Ronald McDonald then, right? Our mascot for 75 years? Let's
Good
ditch
call.
him. Yeah.
Nobody likes clowns anymore. They phased them out, and it was perfect.
I'll tell you what they
transition.
love, though. They hate clowns, but they love Hamburglers, and they love whatever the hell Grimace is. They love that stuff.
I love transitions, and this was such a good transition.
On the show or from McDonald's?
No, like even gradients, like colors, that kind of transition. Any type of transition from one thing to another, love it.
Great. I couldn't think of a good transition from this talk to... Hey, we didn't even do the Pure Boys prayer.
Oh my word. Abe, you're screwing us up.
Papa,
Sorry.
Papa John, I'm so sorry. Papa Shaq, please forgive me. I forgot to do this. We mean no harm when we say it. We just want to do the Pure Boys prayer. We love you so much, Papa Shaq. Do you need the prayer again, Abe?
Sure, I'll take that.
Okay, here we go. Let's hold hands again because we're all in the same room. Good boys. All right, here we
I
go.
made my hands cold
I
as a
appreciate
little
it.
prank.
Are you rubbing my pinky?
I am.
All right, and
God bless our podcast.
God bless all podcasts. We love you.
God, there's such a different energy in this room than last week.
Yeah, I know. It's nice. I think this is nice, right? Or is this bad?
Well, the way you're talking, it makes me feel like I brought the room down by complaining endlessly when I got here.
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that is how last week went. Yeah.
And I have to agree. I thought it was fun. But it turns out maybe I just ruined the whole episode.
No, you didn't ruin anything. But we also don't like to have fun on this show. It's not a political podcast, not a fun podcast. Let's get those two things straight.
No fun. Get the fun out of here.
That's right. Take your fun, shove it up your buns, you know?
I could go on. Fun.
Please do.
I was thinking of a C word, and it didn't even rhyme.
Were you just going to drop a hard C?
Well, no. It was a 3-letter word.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
It's related to Yiz.
C-U. Well, you can figure out the rest.
All you Yiz heads know what's up.
All you Yiz drinkers out there. Doug Gilmore, we're talking to you specifically.
Where my Yiz heads at?
Hey, chug that Yiz. Slurp the Yiz, sorry. Just slurp it. Don't chug it.
Yeah, we got to go with our gut on this one, and it's slurp.
Yeah, you know we sold a Yiz mug, right? You know we sell Yiz mugs, right, Abe?
I know.
Oh,
I saw
okay.
the video.
Oh, he did see the video. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah. A fan of ours sent in a video of him sipping from his Yiz mug. There's no point in playing it on the show because it's just the sound of pouring and then him talking. It won't make any sense.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm sorry.
Here's how we use the video. We blur the person's face.
Okay, or we zoom in on the face.
Either or.
And we put his full name and social insurance number on there.
Right across his forehead.
Yeah, can you fake tattoos into people's skin?
I think so.
Possible,
Isn't that
right?
what deep faking is? Just putting tattoos on people?
And then we have a bunch of numbers to call and text on the screen about where to get Yiz and how cool Yiz is and how Justin Bieber loves Yiz.
Yeah, the time that he peed in the mop bucket at the airport, he was high on Yiz. He was Yiz drunk.
This is for Yiz, but nobody knew what he was talking about, so
like,
we didn't blow up.
Is that a friend of his? Who is Yiz? Everyone walking around that airport going, what Yiz is?
The thing is that Yiz is so inventive that Justin Bieber said it and nobody gave a crap.
And we stole it from Justin Bieber. Technically, all the money that we make off our Yiz mugs should go to...
He's got enough.
He does have enough. You're right, Abe. How dare he try to take our Yiz money?
Justin Bieber, can you believe you tried to take our Yiz money?
Can you believe that, Justin Bieber?
Oh, my God.
Remember that? How they were called Beliebers? What a dumb name for your fandom, right?
I
think
believer.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right?
I'm so sorry. All right.
We're definitely on opposite ends today.
It makes him sound like a fucking messiah or something.
All right. Getting out the pen. First edit, 12:39. Got it covered.
As long as we got it covered. It's also 5:21 in the PM.
Well past 4:20.
Oh, no.
AM, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too far after PM.
I still can't stop looking at the levels. Do you look at the levels, Abe?
No, I don't care about
Can't really
anything.
see him from here.
Oh, yeah. He's so cool. He doesn't give a frick about the
No,
levels.
he doesn't. No, it doesn't matter. Look, I'll just move him out of the way so you can't see him. How's that sound?
Yeah, it works.
All right, good. So, today we're talking about 1993's Touchstone picture classic, Whoop Goldberg is Back, Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, Whoop Goldberg Back, I think is what the full title of the movie is.
Yeah, they put it on the back, though.
Yeah, they had to wrap it around. It was so long.
Have they wrapped it around yet on any VHS cover?
Ooh.
Like Anaconda, maybe? That would have been good wrap around tape cover.
Write Ice Cube's name really big and then wrap it around.
Did Anaconda come up last time we were in studio?
I don't think so.
No.
But I'm always thinking about it.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you're
Close
always
to my
thinking about-
heart.
Yeah.
It's John Voight's accent mostly. I mean, you model your own speech patterns after John Voight's voice in Anaconda.
I do.
And you do give people like pen tracheotomies all the time, even if they don't need it. You're a monster. What's your body count right now?
Yeah, but he's saved more lives than he's killed.
That's true. When I say body count, I want to know how many people you've had sex with.
That's cool. That's a cool question to push around on people. Yeah, we should save that.
Yeah, we should save that for any time we have a guest on. Hey, what's your body count? Boozy, when you come back on, tell us what your body count is.
Or Gmail it to us.
Hey, yeah, if you're listening and you want to tell us what your body count is, hit us up at pureboyspod@gmail.com or at pureboyspodcast on Twitter.
We'll promote anything you want except for hate and stuff.
Even then, if the price is right. No? Oh, then no.
The body count's high enough.
Exactly, yeah.
That's the differentiator.
Anyone we talk to, it's like finding out how many nuts Jesus busted when you get to heaven, right? It's like, hey, yeah. How big are those bazongas, Jesus? Am I right?
Jesus loved Mary and all the prostitutes.
Yeah.
What a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was his body count? God, living with pros? Jesus was probably just, well, anyway.
Those lost years were very busy.
Oh, yeah. I remember when he went out in the desert and the devil tempted him? He probably tacked a couple numbers on his body count there, I would imagine.
Did he really?
Probably.
Why wouldn't he just go to like somewhere where there's water instead of the desert?
Tough to do when you're in Jerusalem and everything is desert.
No, they had like palm trees and stuff.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Big water.
Big, oh, they're going to say big palm.
Oh, I'd love to have a big palm.
Well, that's Shakaroni you're thinking of right there. By the way,
Biggest palm.
I'm Zacharoni Obama.
Who has the biggest palms?
Hey, let's see. Here's my right hand.
No, not between us. I mean, in the world.
Oh,
you
look how
definitely do.
giant hands.
I got baby hands.
Let's see. Oh, Abe.
Maybe equal, the exact same size.
Abe has like a half inch on me.
Well, I couldn't see the bottom, so I was only looking at tips.
I mean, Abe's got a half inch on my hand, but I got 6 inches on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
I'm talking about my dinger. Talking about my little old dinger.
We might need an explicit rating on this one.
I don't think dinger is a bad word. You
It's
can say.
well, no, but like the references to what a dinger is.
Oh yeah. If you could see this dinger's body count, you'd go, oh,
What a dinger.
what a body count. All right, I gotta stop saying that. It doesn't mean anything. Everyone hates it.
Are you guys getting notes of cherry?
I'm mostly just getting Hascap.
No, it's the Sour Patch Kids.
Oh yeah, yeah. Which one?
The cherry one.
Yeah,
Okay,
the green one.
that's aft because that's green apple for sure.
So this movie came out in 1993.
Yeah.
So that means it would have had to gone into production in 1992 because it came out in like May of 93. So like the first movie came out and they went, whoop, we need you back. Get back in the habit. You're back in the studio. Record some songs with Lauryn Hill.
When did the first one come out?
92.
Oh, wow.
You
Yeah.
can say shit. It's okay. They don't say it in this movie, but
Damn.
You could also say ship instead of shit.
yeah, you can say, I got to take a big fat ship.
Yeah, yeah. I say it all the
shit
time.
my pants.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I think you said the T there.
No, that's okay. He can ship wherever he wants.
Yeah,
he's,
ship you.
He's making a number 3 right now. Hey, references.
Yeah, we're on track.
So yeah, they wasted no time getting this movie made. So excited, had to capitalize on the success of the first one.
Yeah.
And then they were like,
Whoopi's hot.
yeah. And they were like, why don't we wait like 30 years to make a third one? Why not do that? Let it really cool off before we come back to it.
1, 2, skip a few, and then you're doing a third sister act.
Guys, okay, so obviously we know a third sister act is in production.
Yeah.
But did you know that Tyler Perry is producing it? Ooh. Yeah, I know. Your interest just got piqued.
Yeah.
Well, it was already pretty high, but
You and me both. Yeah, pretty psyched for it.
Who's writing it?
Probably Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
I'm sure. What I hope is that Medea shows up in it. I kind of don't think she will because I feel like you retired the character.
Yeah.
But I would give anything to see Medea in a nun habit, singing some songs. Be great.
I don't think he's ever going to bring back Medea. Maybe in like 30 years, but
He's a billionaire. He doesn't have to do anything.
Well, he's doing so much stuff right now, though.
Yeah,
he's producing and probably has a personal life. And
Yeah, but he's not married anymore. He's out there chasing tail.
yeah, but then you got more time for like hounding.
That's true, yeah. He's taking pictures on like Instagram of him with his fingers in a V over his mouth with his tongue sticking through him.
Yeah. I got $1 billion.
Yeah, he's just putting his phone number on Instagram being like, call me. He doesn't care.
He's cool.
He is pretty cool.
yeah.
Does he have an aggressive amount of vehicles?
I'm not sure. What would Hey, here's a question for you guys. Well, first of all, what would an aggressive amount of vehicles be?
I'd say anything over like 20.
I mean yeah. So him and Jay Leno are the only people with aggressive amounts of vehicles.
Jay Leno's got hundreds of vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got an offensive amount of vehicles.
Yeah. But like I think anything over 20 is aggressive.
That's fair. If you were suddenly very rich, if you won the lottery, let's say 50 mil, and you had to go buy your dream car, what would your dream car be? What would be your vehicle that you bought with that money?
Big box.
Like a truck? Like a giant delivery truck?
I would get a Golf GTI.
Nice.
Just a nice fuel efficient vehicle.
Yeah.
Good gas mileage, good highway miles.
Little sporty.
Used or brand new?
Brand new.
Oh, diesel or gas?
Backup camera?
Definitely backup camera. Have you ever had a backup camera?
Yes.
It changes everything about your whole life.
It makes you a worse driver, I think.
Well, when it goes down and you're just backing up. And then you look behind you because you suddenly realize.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Or if you get in any older vehicle, you're just screwed.
Like, I can't turn my neck this far. Ugh.
And my car gives me notifications if there's a car beside me.
Like it
so
texts you.
Well, it goes ding.
Just like that.
And that saved me so many times from people being right beside me in my blind spot. Cars are great.
Your car just goes, show me your dinger.
Oh no.
There's a car next to me.
It's too short.
Abe, what would you buy?
Buy a bunch of those little tiny trucks.
Oh, they're like the roundish, like the front of them is round. Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe.
Is it round?
They're more boxy. They're like the little tiny, two-seater trucks with a little tiny flatbed.
You could put like different things.
Yeah.
Instead of a flatbed, you could put like a box on the back or like whatever you want. Yeah,
you can put different things.
You just buy like a fleet of them and dig around.
That sounds pretty fun, actually. Yeah.
Like they look kind of European.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna start a delivery company then?
No.
You just want a fleet of them.
He just wants to buy them all so that no other delivery companies can have them.
Yeah. How much to put years on each one of them and a website?
Well, his refractory period's at least 10 minutes, so you got to factor that into how much years you're going to put on these things.
Yeah, you got to factor the amount of years.
It's true. I'd buy a Plymouth Prowler. There we go.
No
one asked, but there's the answer.
69?
69. No, Plymouth Prowler, that was like a mid-2000s car.
Oh.
You know, it's like, how do I explain a Plymouth Prowler?
Shocks?
It's the dopest car
How many tires?
made.
How many wheels?
4.
Oh.
The back wheels, big fatties. Front
Nice.
wheels, not as fat. And the front wheels are like they look detached from the rest of the car. So the car is shaped like a teardrop, and then there's like the front wheels are sticking out on like girdles off the front. It's the sickest car ever. It's
Can
the coolest
you
car
say
ever.
girdles again?
Girdles.
Thank you.
Ooh, woozy.
I'm feeling a bit woozy right now.
Me too. I slammed this beer down faster than I was anticipating. So yeah. So this movie was made by Touchstone Pictures, which is they were like a subsidiary of Disney. So like Disney was like, we don't want to make another one, but we'll let our dumpy little brother make one if he wants. And he was like, oh, okay.
Didn't Touchstone do the first?
No, I thought Disney did the first one.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Disney that did the first one. No, maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing the castle.
That's true. Yeah.
Where the castle?
Hey, Walt, where the castle?
And I swear I remember the title card Touchstone with the...
Okay, maybe it was Touchdown. No. I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong on that. But that's the only thing I'm willing to admit I'm wrong on.
Yeah.
Critical race theory, I won't admit I'm wrong on that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's a numbers game.
It truly is, yeah. Abe, you're going to like this one. You and I have been playing a lot of Predator Hunting Grounds lately.
We have been.
Do you know who directed this movie?
Predator.
That's right, Arnold Schwarzenegger. No.
What?
But Predator's Bill Duke directed this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the black dude from Predator.
Oh.
The bald black dude who's like, I'm going to die in this jungle. And then he dies in the jungle.
Can you make his face?
A predator face?
Yeah, is this good podcasting, me making faces?
Well, yeah.
Open up your jaw and mandibles.
Okay, so for the listener, he is making
Describe
a
my
very
face.
bucktooth face.
I am doing a Samoan haka right now and making my face crazy.
Samoan Haka's crazy.
The best, yeah.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, we see that everyone's back. All the nuns are back. But mostly just like the four nuns that you want back, aka Chatty Dajimi.
The best one.
Yep.
She's great.
hot.
She's great in this movie.
Yeah,
She made me laugh multiple times.
I mean, okay. I think she's better. I think she's very underutilized. I think all the nuns are very underutilized in this movie.
Very sexual.
I mean, she is. She's
Yeah.
the sex ed teacher.
Yeah.
And she's got a great line where she's like, you don't need to bite. One of the kids is like, why are you? I'm not going to take advice from you about sex ed. And she's like, hey, you don't have to bite the donut to know it's sweet. And I'm like, oh, boy, you got me, Kathy.
Oh, it's kind of gross too, though.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, what do you think a BJ is, nun Chatty Dajimi? What
like
are you biting?
It's like a donut.
Yeah, you want to get that jelly. You got to bite it in half to get the jelly.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. So we open in Vegas, baby. Crappy old Reno is a thing of the past.
Yeah.
See you in hell, Harvey Keitel. Hey, that's a
Golden
fun
nugget.
rhyme.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See you in hell, Harvey Keitel. That's a good rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah. the Golden Nugget.
Yeah.
All the classic 90s Vegas is there.
Golden Nugget.
Circus.
The flamingo.
Gulliver.
Yeah.
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 Scalloper.
Hey. And yeah, I've never been to Vegas, but seeing 90s Vegas, I'm like, God, I wish I could go to 90s Vegas. That looks like fun Vegas. Just lights and stuff everywhere. It doesn't seem sad like Vegas is now. It's sad in a different way.
I think they still have the lights.
But like when you see Vegas in things, you don't see that version of Vegas anymore.
No.
Like I think that might be like the old strip or something. I'm not sure.
Oh,
But
she didn't even make it to the big one.
nope. She tried and they were like, you're an off-strip performer. Yeah. Sorry, whoop.
I feel like casinos are paying to be in movies now, so they can only show one, maybe two casinos. Because I never
true.
see like the strip. I see the Bellagio or
You see
one
the
of them.
fountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the fountain and the pirate ship, and that's all you see. And, whatever.
It's
the
Vegas,
thing
baby.
is. Hey. When you think of Vegas, what do you think of? A fountain and a pirate ship. And George Clooney, I guess? Ocean's 11?
Yeah.
And 13.
Not 12. They
No.
went to Europe.
They did. George Clooney and his friends took a European vacation.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Pretty fun. God, to be George Clooney.
Yeah, he said they were just having a laugh
Yeah.
during that filming.
I would love to be in an ensemble cast like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, we are an ensemble, but not like that.
No, not like that. Not like this. So, the Whoopster has got her own Vegas review entitled Sister Act, which, ballsy.
Yeah.
Whoopee.
Big balls on the table right away.
They announced that it's her last show of this review. It's like,
Really?
yeah, they're like, this is the final performance.
Okay.
That'll come and be important in a little bit.
That's true. Will it? Yes. Will it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I missed that part, and it was crapping on the movie. Like, why would she leave?
Well, because did you see her show? Her rigging crew was trying to kill
Oh,
her.
yeah, I forgot. Oh, that was great. I was hoping she was going to be rigged up for the whole movie. Just like trying to walk down hallways and like being like, can't really get her toes on the ground.
Help! Let me down more. I do really love that. Like that is never addressed in the movie. Like she does this. So she's doing her Motown medley,
which is insane.
And
she does like
awful.
20 songs in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like who would go to that show and go, I'm satisfied with this experience? It'd be awful.
It would drive you insane. Like, to hear a new song every,
Just
like,
as-
5 to 10 seconds.
Just as you're getting into it, it changes.
And then I was working a job in the city. And you're like, oh my God,
Too
all
much.
right.
Float in the air or something.
So then, yeah, she turns into a nun at one point, and then there's wires attached to her, and they pull her into the sky and fly her around. But, like, the rigging crew is, like, going nuts and swinging her all over the and she is clearly upset and looking at them like, what are you doing? But it's never addressed. It's never brought. Why does that happen? I love it.
In this 3 to 5 minute opening, probably closer to 2, she makes like 6 costume changes and then becomes a nun.
It's true. She goes through the whole story of Sister Act.
Well, you gotta get reprised. This is a movie for the kids.
It's true. Yeah, hence the G rating on it.
Ooh, and I think the F word is said.
the gay slur,
I think
or
that was just you.
yeah.
No, during one of the songs when they're performing for the old folks home.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. One of the nuns looks right into the camera and goes, and just cusses.
Hey, my wife and I saw it. Tweet at us if you saw it too.
Hey, Whoopi Goldberg tweeted us if you said the F word in Sister Act 2.
That was the cute old nurse. Nurse?
They're all nurses, yeah. So, at the show, all the cool nuns from the first movie show up, and they're like, hey, we're here to take you back with us. And she's like, what are you talking about? Like, we need you at the school you went to in the first movie. So that's exciting.
Very exciting that all the nuns went there
Yeah.
to change it.
And also, like, why are they, like, they're being so coy about what they want?
Yeah, they don't even tell her in Vegas. They make her come to San Francisco first. Like, you gotta come to San Francisco while this period needs to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she knows something's up right away. Like, what does Mother Superior want? Why are you guys here? Why do you need me? And they just, like, drag her out.
Let's go, Whoop. And she goes, okay, I guess.
Well, my review's over, which I didn't know, so I was steaming.
I'll say this, though. I like that Whoopi is just like, hey, guys. Like, I like that there's no nonsense of, like, oh, I don't talk to the nun. Like, I'm too big for the nuns. You know, like, she's just, oh, no, these are my friends. Oh, I'm happy to see my friends again, you know?
Yep.
So I did like that. There are some, like, I do like that both of the movies don't fall into that trap of, like, you lied to us. How could you lie to us? Although this one kind of does.
A little bit, but they're mostly here for the fun, the music,
Yeah.
the teaching kids.
And enjoy the nuns in this scene, because it's about the most of them you're going to see in this whole movie. So buckle up for not very many nuns in the rest of the movie.
Yeah, they're like the D plot in this movie. They are so far removed. They pop up,
Yep.
but that's it.
Like, for real, the fact that Lauryn Hill, by the way, Lauryn Hill's in this movie, but the fact that she's billed way lower than Chatty Dajimi is insane to me. She has so much more screen time than Maggie Smith. Like, why is she being billed below her?
Yeah, but Dajimi?
Dajimi.
Yeah, the genie is huge at this moment. She's blowing up.
Oh.
Lauryn Hill's like an 18-year-old prodigy, of course, but like she doesn't have the genie of it all.
Of course, Dajimi. Let's see the run. We got
Hocus
Sister
Pocus.
Act.
Hocus Pocus.
Hokes Pokes.
Yeah.
Then this one, Sister Act 2. And then that's it. That's the run.
Do you know who Genie is married to?
Whoopi Goldberg?
Stephen Root.
No, Dan from the Dan Band. That's in like the old school movie. And
Oh,
like,
who says the F word in otherwise
songs?
non-cussy songs?
Yep,
Yeah, okay.
that's his whole thing.
The one trick pony that was funny once, and then they brought him back in a couple other movies, and people were like, we don't like this as much anymore.
and has made a career off that too.
It's insane.
It's a weird career, but that
good for
is the husband. Yeah.
Is it? Not, I wouldn't say good for, that would be sad. That would be an awful life to just be like, I have to sing songs
no.
with cusses in them.
I think for being married to the genie.
Like,
Oh.
all around. Like, good career, good wife.
Good life.
Hey, happy wife, happy life, you
Yeah.
know? And Najimi seems happy.
She's
Big
got that
son.
King of the Hill money.
Yeah.
Oh, forever. Yeah. He's doing Dan for fun. He's doing Dan because he likes to curse. That's all.
Yeah.
I wonder how much it would cost to hire him to do a wedding.
10?
Bucks? Probably. American, though, so 20 for us.
Australian, mate.
Aye, dollary dues. So we get to see the opening credits. Tons of fun names in there, but the one that stuck out to me the most was Jennifer, and then in quotation marks, Love Hewitt.
Where'd the love come from?
What?
Yeah, like the love in Jennifer Love Hewitt's name was put in quotation marks, and that's the only time I've ever seen it like that.
Maybe it was a laugh, and then it just got serious.
Like, it was Jennifer Live Laugh Love Hewitt, and they were like, just make it Love.
And put quotations.
Yeah, and then people will know that you're quoting Live Laugh Love when you say that.
I didn't even know she was in this movie.
Yeah, she plays the girl who's like, do we have any other gowns I could wear? This one's not flattering my bum. And Chatty Dajimi's like, you're out there to sing, not to show off your tuchus.
Yeah, she's the one that it looks exactly like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah.
Should have known.
Yep. Jennifer Love Hewitt was a Disney kid, apparently, and that's why she's in this movie. Well, other than, like, I mean, obviously nepotism got her in this movie. She's a Disney kid, but also talent, I guess.
She knew Whoopi. Like they're very good personal friends.
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
You ever see that Jennifer Love Hewitt movie where she's moves to a small town, can't get a job, so she goes to work at a rub and tug? And she's like,
No.
I'm jaying dudes off for money. No, you never seen that movie? It might be called like, it's not called The Professional, but it's something like that.
Was it like Her Garden State?
Yes, she wrote and directed it. It's a very passionate project. There's like a bunch of like Surfchin Stevens does a lot of music in it.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's great.
That's cool.
Yeah, at one point she's jaying a guy off and she goes, hey, listen to this song. It'll change your life.
That's art. That is
art.
Beautiful.
It's art.
Like that's like the sea.
You feel the power radiating off of it.
Washes on you.
Just let me stand in it and soak it in, please.
Just full of life.
Full of live, laughs, and loves.
Salt.
Mostly salt.
Yeah, there's a lot of life in the ocean, but it's mostly salt.
99% salt. Yeah. Most of the life is salt-based in the ocean. Everybody knows that.
Why don't we live off salt? This is crazy.
Maybe DVD copies of Angelina Jolie's Salt?
How could you live off that?
You build a house out of it.
I don't know if you
Make
can sustain
reflective.
that.
Flip the DVDs around. Make reflective clothing.
Melt them?
You melt them. I'm doing that. I'm stapling them together.
Yeah, but maybe for like a sink or something.
You.
Like some parts of the house are gonna have to be made out of these melted CDs.
Yeah. DVDs, please.
Sorry.
Yeesh.
Could I use Blu-rays?
No.
It's too expensive.
Oh my
We don't have a
God.
budget for that.
Oh.
Remember when HD DVD was a thing?
Yeah.
There was that competition.
Yeah, Blu-ray one.
Who would win? And everyone went, Blu-ray's going to win. We're not buying these red cases that say HD DVD on them.
You already have DVDs.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it on this podcast, but I will. I was an HD DVD guy.
Boo.
I was on their side.
Boo!
Side of the loser.
Yeah. How's it feel to be on the wrong side of history, you racist?
Well, an Xbox guy. I know it's shameful. I didn't want to have to tell anybody, but here you go.
Was your defense, I'm an Xbox guy?
Yeah.
Did they use
Was.
HD DVDs?
Yeah.
You had to buy it separately, though.
Well, yeah. No Xboxes came with HD
No,
DVDs.
you had to buy a player separately for it.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Ugh, no wonder you failed HD DVD.
Yeah, Microsoft and Sony. Big war, but it's over.
Can you name other companies?
HD DVD.
Good.
Chick-fil-A.
Tesla. Hey guys, we're doing some good in the hood.
Yeah.
How good did that feel when she said that? When the young hot nun said that?
It felt great.
She's looking hotter in this movie than in
Yeah.
Sister Act 1.
Are you talking about Mother Superior?
Talk about Whoop Goldberg.
I'd say across the board. Oh.
Yeah. Across the
Okay.
board, they all look hotter.
Except for Whoopi. She has no eyebrows for some reason.
Still doesn't. To this day, she said, you know what? I shaved them for Sister Act. I'm never growing them back.
I think Whoopi is great in this movie. I think she's radiant. She's exciting.
I like Whoopi in this movie.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think most of the plot or like the work that would go into editing or anything was just put into Whoopi being awesome. And I think it worked for me.
That's fair. It's funny to picture this movie with Bette Midler and just be like, this movie wouldn't have been made with Bette Midler, right? Like Whoopi Goldberg sells the whole thing.
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
The whole thing too. Like this is all on Whoopi's shoulders.
Right?
And a great supporting cast. They brought in a lot of people, but Whoopi just shines right through.
Oh, yeah. So they need the Whoopster back in San Francisco at her old school where she was listing off Beatles instead of apostles.
Classic.
And they need her there so that she can become a teacher. And Whoopi's like, I'm not getting back in the habit. And they're like, well, it's Sister Act 2 back in the habit, so I think you are.
That was a weird scene with the director.
Yeah, where she was yelling at Bill Dukes. He was like, I was in Predator, and I'm in this movie, too.
So I'm back in the habit?
In case you're wondering, Bill Dukes is the guy who owns the grocery store in this movie, whose son is like the lunkhead dude, whatever.
I didn't get that they were father and son. I thought that scene was really weird.
Oh, maybe they're not father and son. I just assumed that they were. Because Father and Son by Cat Stevens was playing, so I don't know.
He is a large man.
Which one?
The Bill Dukes guy?
Billy Dukes, yeah.
He's like a good 8 feet store owner. You don't see many tall store owners.
No.
They usually go into basketball or directing films or something.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying he's a tall man, and you don't expect that from a store owner. I think that's exactly what I said, right?
Okay, good for you.
Tall people shouldn't own stores.
Take them away. Arrest them. If you're over 6'3", you're under arrest.
Do something other than that. Leave
Right?
that for the shorties.
Tell us how the weather is up there. That's all I really want to know.
Do you think there's a tall man that makes his living, or woman, off of telling people what the weather is?
Possibly, yeah. My young, she's like 4 years old. My niece came over last week, and we have like an area that's taller than the rest of the house, like an elevated area in the corner of our living room. And she was standing up there, and she was much taller than me. And I was like, "Hey, how's the weather up there?" And she was like, "What? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're 4. You don't know anything. You're right."
Talking down to your niece.
Not talking down to her, just giving her some razz. All right. Professor McGonagall's back.
She's looking rough in this movie, I thought.
I mean, she's looking like she's barely in this movie, is what she's looking like.
Maybe she's PO'd about her screen time.
Maybe she's got PMS.
Yeah, but this was probably like a week for her.
A week 4?
For her. Like coming in week, in there, out there.
Right.
I gotta go do Harry Potter in 4 years.
I'm getting geared up for Harry Potter.
Wrap this up.
Yeah.
I gotta learn magic. I have to master magic before I can go do that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be young and sexy for Harry Potter's.
Yeah. So they want Whoopster to be a music teacher at their school, and the mother superior, to convince her, goes, "You're the perfect example of how a sow's ear can be turned into a silk purse." And I went, can't wait to hear that reference in the 3rd movie at some point.
And like the reason why they need her is because the kids are just too much. They're just out of hand. They're crazy.
They're crazy. They're Lauryn Hill.
Do you think
Like,
they...
have you seen Menace to Society?
Have you seen any of Lauryn Hill's concerts in the last 4 years? She doesn't show up at them.
Or Weird Al's version of that song from Menace to Society? Gangster's Paradise.
He did Gangster's Paradise.
Well, he did the other one.
Which one?
Amish Paradise?
Not So Gangster Paradise?
Amish.
I'll be laughing my head off when you're burning in hell.
There we
Remember?
go.
That was
Yeah.
my favorite line when I was a kid.
What do you mean?
I liked it because he cussed. He said hell, and I was like, I like you, Weird Al.
I would
So
whisper heck.
weird.
You're my kind of raunchy, Weird Al.
I think that's what won all the hearts of the kids.
Yeah. Plus, he would always say like, "I'm weird as frick, everyone."
Beautiful. Beautiful man.
I would never use guilt. I'm a nun.
First big laugh of the movie.
Hey, as someone who's going to therapy to work through my religious trauma, that's a good line. I appreciate that line. You nailed it, guys.
Yep, it's as old as time. Catholic guilt.
Hey, did this line resonate with you guys? All I need is a bed and a place to kneel.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too, sister.
that's what I told my wife when I asked her to marry me.
All I need is a bed and a place to kneel.
Yeah. And she gave me a pillow.
That's good.
Yeah. So now I have a place to kneel. I don't know if that resonated or not, so I thought I'd explain.
Well, what else happened though?
She married me, and 10 years later, we're still having...
10 years later, you're still friends with Neil.
Oh, yes.
So the nuns hook Whoopster up with a new...
A dude.
No men, no sex, one man. Bill Duke.
Well, when they were writing up the contract for Whoopi for this scene, she wanted a man. And she wanted to get hooked up by the nuns.
She was like, I need a man who's going to wipe his face off. And I'll go, what are you doing? He goes, I'm just preparing your seat. And they go, what?
We can cut that, right? And they did.
Whoopi goes, no, this is film. This movie's being filmed live.
Live to tape.
You bet, yep. Did you like Whoopi's room in this one?
Oh, I loved her room.
It's pretty homey.
Yeah.
I loved the gears that did something in her room. Like there was 2 gears that just turn, but what are they attached to? What is that?
I was gonna say, Like, I'd assume that's for like a bell tower or something, but it's not a church. It's a school.
Yeah. I don't know what those are. It's never discussed again. Just this
Don't
thing.
need
Schools used to have real bells. How else is people going to get to one class to the other?
How else? Yeah.
And they have to lower it down because somebody's living in there.
A Quasimodo type, a Whoopster
Yeah.
Goldberg.
Yeah. I loved it. It looked like it had a really good view, a lot of air, a lot of light.
He put curtains up.
That was
Oh,
really
yeah.
nice of them. Curtains that she can't access because there's like a railing and then just like open pit
It's
between.
weird how they even got the curtains up.
I don't know. I would have loved to have seen that. I'm sure somebody stood on the railing. Other people held her habit. She leaned way forward, hung them up.
Yeah, and it says Arby's all over the curtains.
Yeah.
Well, when she looked outside her window, there was an Arby's right across the street. So,
Yeah, this is a very Arby's-centric movie.
and I went, "Damn, Whoopi, are you at my high school that I graduated from? There's an Arby's right across the street."
In Haiti.
At least there was when I went to school, but not anymore.
Haiti.
So all the old crusty dudes who run the school are like, that nun looks familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. And it's like, yeah, but she was on the cover of Time magazine last year. She was on the cover of every magazine last year. You'd recognize this person. She was on the cover for being a nun last year. And you still are like, I don't know who this woman is. Nonsense.
I mean, this is probably the most famous nun in the whole world.
Nun.
Yeah.
Oh, nun. What's your name?
And she's not a stripper. Like, you don't have to, like, pretend not to know where she's from. Like,
Right. Why do I recognize that name?
Oh,
Janet
Whoopsie.
Jameson. I feel like maybe I've heard that name before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that's going to come back. People being like, we don't know who this porn star is. And they go, it's Whoopster Goldbergster.
That's a good porn name.
Whoopster Goldbergster.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Takes a pounding.
All right. Back in the habit. Do you think there is porn parodies of Sister Act?
Tons.
I never thought about that. Give me 2 seconds. Vamp for a minute here. I'm looking up Sister Act porn parody.
What do you think the weather's going to be like in the next 30 days?
Jesus.
Oh, next 30.
Yeah, you didn't hear that part, did you? 30 days.
Tough to say. Really.
Well, you got to start with tomorrow and then move on.
Tomorrow will be like today.
Uh-huh.
We'll see high of mid-20s, low of 13.
Can we get a clip of you doing the weather each episode?
We could. I'll just say like all the weather words,
Yeah.
and then you could just cut it.
This is worse than having like levels in your eyesight.
Guys, I'm really... I guess this is... Looking at pornography is probably way more distracting.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like there is a Sister Act porn parody. I'm sorry.
Not on that website.
Wow.
Well, not on any website.
Somewhere there's a VHS.
Yeah. In
What?
my personal VHS player.
Okay, so let's dress
Okay.
up like nuns.
Saucy nuns. Maybe that's what that show's about.
I should be a nun for Halloween. I think that's a perfect Halloween costume.
That's
It is
great.
pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good, yeah. No one can say, hey, Johnny, are you back in the habit?
Well, and nobody can say, hey, what does onion dick mean?
Why?
'Cause that's who I was for Halloween last time I dressed up for Halloween.
Onion dick?
Yeah.
Hey, what does that mean?
Well, I put underwear over my pants,
Yeah.
like Quail Man from Doug.
That's exactly who I was thinking of when I dressed as Quail Man. That's how I did my costume.
And then I put onion in that underwear.
Oh, like you stuffed it.
Yeah, and then I had suspenders, I think, and maybe...
Did you chop up the onion or was it a whole
No,
onion?
it was a whole onion.
You didn't just chop up an onion and shove those slices in there?
No, but that's good. That's good for next time. But then I smell like onions the whole time.
You would anyway.
No, I smell like a whole onion. That doesn't stink.
What?
It's when you cut it up, it stinks.
I dressed as Hulk Hogan one year for Halloween. I spray painted rubber boots yellow so that I could have like wrestling boots. But and I spray painted them days before, like weeks in advance. I had them all ready, but they still stunk like spray paint. So we went to a house party. Abe, you were at this house party. We went to a house party, and the whole party people were like, "Why does it smell like spray paint in here?" And I'd just be like, "Oh, I don't know." Plus, I had boas, like feather boas, and feathers got everywhere in this house. And I don't think people were very happy with my presence there. So,
it was probably like the janitor or something.
I mean, it was a person's house. So
Yeah, but they got janitors at people's houses now.
that's true.
Yeah.
Ellen DeJanitor works there. There is one of my favorite character actors in this movie, a man named Michael Jeter. He is the like kind of spastic, kind of crazy priest who's got the kind of wild hair.
You guy from the Green Mile?
I've never seen the Green Mile. He's the guy from Jurassic Park 3. Does that help? He plays Udesky in that movie. Does that help?
He was in a slew of children's movies in general.
Yeah.
And I think you're right about the movie or thing you said.
Yeah, he's in the Green Mile. He's on death row, and he's teaching. He's got a little rat friend.
Oh,
teaching
he's
him
the guy with
tricks.
Mr. Jingles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Never seen it.
Me neither.
Oh shit.
I've read it, so. But yeah, Michael
big
Jeter's
brain.
great.
Boo.
Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
We don't
read
read
things.
things.
Hey,
Oh my
book is better
God.
than the movie. All right, the book for Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, is better than the movie.
You
Is there a
can't be.
book?
I guarantee there's at least a novelization of it.
Yeah.
All right, better look that up.
What if this was a full 8-book series before it was ever a movie? Wouldn't that be great?
Famed YA novel, Sister Act.
You just didn't make 8 movies back then. You got 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky, and then you're back in the habit.
Fast and the Furious set the tone.
Yeah.
Got to make 10, 11.
13?
Hey.
I think they're stopping at 10, right?
Well, but 10's going to be split into 2, so technically there's going to be 11.
Oh no.
Then they're going to make 10 more afterwards.
Gosh darn Harry Potter. Oh, the last movie's going to be 2. Just make 8 more. Who
Right?
cares?
Just never stop.
Yeah. Never stop milk.
Anyway, Father Ignatius is great. Michael Jeter, rest in peace. You died too young, 2003. Just after, I think Jurassic Park 3, one of his last movies. Sad. Doesn't matter.
He passed away?
Yeah, he's dead.
I thought he was still with us.
So did the Latin teacher. He's also dead. And
Oh, he was pretty great in this movie.
that guy plays a total creep in the movie Slapshot, and that's all I could think of watching this movie. It was just like, that's the guy who was like, you ever seen a woman's bra? Like, he's just like this creepy weirdo in that movie.
Yeah, he's the best.
He is the best.
That's his biggest IMDb credit, I think, is this and Slapshot?
Slapshot.
Yeah,
Didn't you
Slapshot.
just recently watch Slapshot, Johnny?
I did. It was all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One time I thought it was great. The other time I thought it was bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Time.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Guys, the classroom door says music ass instead of music class. Can you believe that?
I like that.
Me too. I wrote it down.
Those kids.
I'm kind of peeved.
Wow.
Very serious.
How disrespectful they were.
Well, yeah, these are letters we're talking about here.
It's the only thing that separates us from the animals.
Somebody put it on a door for a reason, and you're right. It does separate us from most animals. Not,
Dolphins.
smart
Bears,
orangutans.
squirrels, yeah.
Pigs can
Horses.
spell.
Yeah. that's the big thing with pigs.
Pigs. They're smart.
I saw a picture of a pig that had such big nuts that it pooped and the poop landed on the nuts and it wouldn't come off. So it just had poop on the top of its nuts.
Hey, when that happens.
What did it do about it?
The pig?
Yeah.
I probably just got slaughtered, I would imagine.
That's what happened because it pooped on its own nuts?
Rightfully so.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Who's going to go into the pen and wipe the poop off the pig's nuts? Nah, you just shoot him in the head and then it's done. Oh, you would?
I might.
Any takers? Abe? Johnny?
Depends how big they are.
Pretty big. Pretty big.
Sometimes you just got to suck it up and get over it,
Sometimes, yeah.
Wipe a pig's nuts.
Pig's nuts.
Pigs can spell.
Hey, corned beef and collard greens. You know, my favorite song in the world.
Okay, so I thought it was cold beans
I thought it was cold beans too.
and collard greens.
It might be cold beans, but
Yours-
listening to it, I went, this must be corned beef and collard greens. What are cold beans and collard green? That works too, actually. That probably makes more sense.
I don't know. What do you think, Abe?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh my God, this is the most monumental part of this whole movie. The start of the
movie.
kids with the teacher.
Oh.
When they come in and the kids are rapping and they're going, cold beans and collard greens.
Oh.
And then they rap and they go, now you do your rap. And then a girl raps.
Rap.
Rap.
I don't understand rap. But
You don't understand rap? It's like the ocean.
Just do some depressing rap.
but I do like the mama jokes. That's what all I remember from the scene.
You
were roasting moms, those badass kids,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
menaces.
Whoopi can dish it out too, baby.
I do like that Whoopi just slams that one kid and is just like, well, your mama is a fat bitch. And he's like, my mama.
My mom's dead.
My mama was a nun.
She was a fat bitch, though.
You got me, Whoop. When she went outside, everybody was like, Kool-Aid, you know? Y'all got favorite mama jokes?
Wesley.
Good. All right.
It's good.
Fine. Because we won't tell each other your mama jokes on this show.
I don't have any. I'm bad at telling jokes.
Okay. So the girl who does the joke who's like, yo, mama's so fat, when she sat on the rainbow, Skittles came out. That's Whoopi Goldberg's real life daughter.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
They allowed that?
Nepotism. It's all over this movie.
Should have known by the black eyebrows.
That was the most tasteful thing you could have said in that moment.
Truth. That girl's a good singer, though. She goes on to sing later in the movie and is like, oh, this girl's got pipes.
Is she the one that's good at singing?
No, that's Lauryn Hill.
No, the one that's beside Lauryn Hill when they're sitting at the piano?
No, that's a different girl. It's not
Okay.
the same. This girl has a very bit part, but she does sing like one line later on that's like, oh, that's very good.
What are her teeth like?
Buck.
Okay.
She looks like Whoop. She has white dreadlocks.
Whoopi has perfect teeth.
Whoopi is perfect.
Yeah.
The perfect woman.
She really shines in this movie.
Truly. And that's from all the grease on her face. It's colored grease.
That's lipstick, everybody.
That's right. So a boy is asleep in the class and Whoopi like wakes him up and he goes, oh, you want paper or plastic? And all I could think was, is this guy dreaming about working in a grocery store?
It's because he's working so much that he's falling asleep and dreaming about his work.
Yeah. He's working at like a corner convenience store. Like it's not even it's like a 7-Eleven
Like
that
a
he works at.
bodega kind of thing.
Yeah.
A bodega, yeah.
Very bodega, run by his family. His father, it seems, to work
Maybe.
there.
Maybe. I thought it was his father, but Abe's saying it's not.
Well,
so.
that explains it because. Well, we'll talk about when we get there.
Well, he's just kicking it with his friends. You
Yeah.
don't say that to your boss.
Yeah, because like he's on his break, hanging out with his friends, and also vandalizing the sides of the building with a can of spray paint. His boss is like, "Hey, we need you back on the till." That's it.
I think they're allowing him to do that, which is very nice. Very
And-
good of his family.
I thought it was cool that his boss was like, I love you, son. And then he kissed him on the forehead.
Yeah.
This is a bird course. We call it that because Birdman used to teach it. I think is what all the kids say at one point.
Baby.
Baby.
Birdman's cool.
Back then he was very cool.
Yeah. Bird, half man.
Which half?
Top
Top half bird, bottom half man?
I think it was a mixed bag.
That's a mixed bag, baby.
It's like a checker pattern.
One arm, other arm, wing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What about the scapula?
What about it?
Well, one's bird and one's man.
One's Birdman. Get that ice cream tattoo on your face.
Okay.
Love me, Birdman. Love me, Birdman.
That's the gist of it.
Whoopi raps at one point, and I was like, we better not get any friggin' like gospel rap
Her
in
rap
this movie.
was great. I can't remember what it was, but it was great in its own way.
It was like, I gotta go, so grab your go and let's go.
You guys suck. You are kids.
You are dumb. I am smart.
Yeah. Headliner at Vegas Smart.
And they go, what? And she goes, not yet.
I'm a nun.
I'm not tell you yet. The music class, kids don't know anything about music, so the kids decide to prank Whoopster Goldberg and put.
My favorite scene of the movie.
Oh, yeah?
I fucking love this. I'm sorry. There's other words to express like love for this scene.
It's 6:07 in the PM.
I gotta write down the times. I got you. Yeah.
Now you're getting it.
What did you love about this scene, Abe?
So the glue they use is from like a can. Like,
Yeah.
It looks like like motor oil or something.
or
But they
varnish or
yeah, they pour a bunch of it all over his seat, and the whole class is in on this prank, and it's gonna be great. Everyone's really excited. But then, like, the brown-noser kid keeps on asking Whoopi more questions about her old-ass music she's into. At one point, a classmate threatens to kill him.
Yeah, because he goes, I think I have this written down. Who are the Supremes? I'll kill you! And Whoopi's like, yeah, that's the correct response. Who are the Supremes?
And then the other kid's like, you're gonna get jumped after school.
This happens in these rough neighborhoods, and this is preventing her from sitting on said goo.
Exactly. All that means when he says you're going to get jumped after school is that all the guys are going to line up and run a train on you.
Yeah.
You're getting jumped into the class.
By run a train, do you mean like nuggied?
Oh, something like that.
One after another?
Someone's rubbing heads.
But then she sits in the goo.
Oh, she goes, here comes the glue, and then just sits right in it.
How does she not notice she's sitting in like a vat of glue?
She's wearing layers.
Yeah, she's got leather pants on underneath her habit, so not a lot soaks through that. You don't really feel the gush when you sit down, you know?
Yeah, leather doesn't soak.
No. That's what they say.
But it sticks. And they say that a lot in the commercials for leather.
Leather doesn't soak, but it does stick. You know, this is a good song.
So stick them to your butt.
I don't know. I know you guys like this movie, but I didn't like the nuns in this movie. I thought the nuns were used so poorly. All they do is flock around in a group and guilt Whoopi into doing things, and it bummed me out.
It glossed over when, Whoopi tries to get up after she's glued, and the class loses it. The chick in the front seat stands up, put both arms around her head, and starts screaming.
We got her!
Is that the orange-haired girl?
Yeah, she's got some great... She's the one who threatened to kill the other kid.
She's the bush girl in Waiting. The movie.
Yeah, hey. Damn, doggy, good pull.
The wife got that one.
Nice. Hey, we should get your wife on the show. You're fired, Johnny. Bring your wife in.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm cute.
Yeah, that is pretty great, actually. Yeah.
I laughed and laughed.
I really liked when Whoopi was like dragging the chair along in the hallway afterwards, and you just got that nice shot of her bare leg all the way up to her hip. Woo!
Well, she couldn't show all of her leather.
Well, exactly, yeah. He's like, look at these leathers. What do you think of these chaps I'm wearing?
They don't soak.
No, but they do stick. So the school's going to close at the end of the semester.
Oh my God.
For reasons, like for money reasons, I guess.
Oh, it's always money reasons. It's the exact same reasons as the one in that other movie.
Sister Act.
Nun movie. The basketball one.
Oh, David Boreanaz starring in The Mighty Max.
Coach Carter.
Yep.
Yeah, Coach Carter, Mighty Max.
But yeah, so spoiler alert, they win a competition at the end of the movie, but there's no money attached to that. So how does that save the school?
There's got to be
It
money
makes
attached
it
to
a
it.
school people want to go to, so they can also win. And all their
Choir
parents
competitions.
are like, I want my kid to sing
God,
with nuns.
people just didn't know what fun was before the internet. My God. Sold out crowd to a choir singing competition.
Yeah, I thought that was strange. Like, you'd think we'd only be parents of, like...
Yeah.
But it looked like a real, like, night out for that
some bougie
San
folks.
Francisco night.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be
Great
a,
song.
It's got to be a lot of parents, though. I mean, there's choirs upon choirs, and that one choir is like 40 choirs deep.
Yeah, sure. Some of those choirs are rolling pretty deep. You're right about that. Yeah, maybe it is all parents, but it still was like, this is a packed, tiered auditorium full of people to hear kids sing gospel songs. Who the hell is going to this?
I would.
I mean, I went to see Natalie McMaster when I was a kid. That's how hard up for entertainment I was.
We went to a train train show.
Do the whole sentence again.
We did. Okay. We went to a train show in Vancouver, Haiti.
Who's the we?
You and me.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes. We saw
And-
Thomas the Tank Engine trains. 1/32 scale.
This train show was kind of shady.
That was awesome.
It was great. I loved every moment of it. I just dumped. But I would probably rather go to the choir more so than go to that train show.
Why? Because we were on drugs and you felt very uncomfortable with all the children that were there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What about when we went to Monster Jam? We went to the pit and we were on drugs and all the kids were there. You didn't seem to care at that point.
I put Monster Jam on a pedestal and it didn't meet that requirement.
Put that jam on a pedestal, yeah.
I wanted big time Monster Jam show, and it was little time Monster Jam show.
What do you mean? We got to meet the driver of Gravedigger. I got his signature on a pennant.
What did I do? Did I look at the ground and go somewhere else?
You took pictures.
Really?
Yeah, I mean you took pictures. Well, I don't know if the picture is of both of us meeting Gravedigger, but it's definitely there's a picture of me meeting Gravedigger.
Yeah, probably, because I didn't like people a lot.
Yeah. Well, again, drugs as well, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
My favorite part of those pictures is just all the pictures of you and I standing in front of monster trucks, surrounded by children, just high out of our minds, giving thumbs up and shakas and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, we knew Haiti ruled even before Haiti ruled.
Oh yeah. So Lauryn Hill tries to stand up to Whoopi and organize a class walkout. And at first people are like, yeah. And then Whoopi's like, you're all going to fail. And everyone goes, bye, Lauryn Hill. Nobody has your back anymore.
She's so hurt. I thought we were friends. Thought we got to stick together. All 30 of us have to fail this class together.
to prove this nice woman wrong about something.
She's trying to help us.
Nah. Help this Tookus as she walks out.
And if you fail, you got to either pick up a different class or repeat a half a year, and that's terrible.
Ugh, the worst.
Yeah.
It's music. It's a bird course.
It's bird box course.
All the kids are blinded when they walk into the course. That's true. It helps with you lose one sense, your vision, you gain another sense singing. That's how it goes.
But guess what? Lauryn Hill is a good singer.
That's true.
Twist.
I mean, I've listened to the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I could tell you that.
It's twisty.
It's twisty. She's got a real... I've always thought Lauryn Hill sounded like a sheep when she sang.
Chicago.
She's got a lot of vibrato in her voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a sheep.
A
A lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of sheep stuff.
Got a lot of sheep stuff. Yeah. Plus, her hair looks like lamb's wool. No, that's not true.
Is that in her wiki?
Ooh, maybe that's on her wiki feet.
Probably.
I mean, the hair on her toes looks like lamb's wool.
Ooh, she definitely has a wiki feed.
Oh yeah, she's from Hootersville.
Does Michelle Obama have a wiki feed? Probably.
Yeah.
That's indisputable.
Good question. Yeah,
I imagine she does.
out,
Not
yeah.
that I know for sure. But.
Miss Doubtfire probably.
I don't know if you ever
Wiki feed?
see her feet in that.
Oh yeah, she takes off her socks. There's a whole feet scene. For sure.
Right, when she takes off her socks and then she peels a banana with her feet and you go gush. Gush for push.
I am an 8-year-old boy, but push.
Ooh, Robin Williams, tie that cherry stem into a knot with your tongue.
He does that a lot in that movie.
What that mouth do, Mrs. Doubtfire? Why does no one say that in that movie?
Yeah, but you have a drive-by fruiting, so it makes up.
Ain't that the truth? Whoopi decides to turn the whole class into a choir, so she takes them to a seniors home where the nuns are all singing a choir rendition of Ball of Confusion. It's so weird. Why is that what they're why is that your sales pitch, Whoopi?
It brings down the house.
Yeah, I feel like it really spoke to the youths because it was bad.
I mean, yeah, they're talking about the only safe place is on an Indian reservation.
Yeah, something like that.
And the band played on.
This is where I heard the F word. And
sing the part of the song where they say the F word.
I think, well, do you have the time? Because I'll say the F word.
I got it. Yeah.
Well, just say frick, because I don't.
No, say the F word.
I don't
Hard
want.
F.
I don't want to.
Don't do it.
Yeah, damn my soul like
Okay,
that.
fair enough. What is it?
It says frickalicious.
Oh, that part where Chatty Dajimi looks in the camera and goes, I'm very fuckalicious.
Oh, note the time. And it's also 6:17.
Yeah. I do as we established in the last episode, the young hot nun doesn't do any of her own singing. No. But she does have a solo in this song, so they show her singing, and you can clearly see that she just has gum in her mouth. Just didn't even try to pretend she was singing in the scene. I loved it.
Could be dip. Have a dinger.
I mean, Hey, man, don't be saying things like she's got a dinger in her mouth, because that's going to make me think about other things.
Yeah, I just put those together. That's pretty crazy that they mean the same thing.
That doesn't mean the same thing,
Yeah.
So the kids are like, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. Like, we can't do that, but those nuns, I guess, could, or whatever.
Yeah.
All the nuns get a chance to shine in that song.
But then
Even the ones that can't sing.
you put them in the back.
Yeah.
But then she tells everybody to shut the frick up and to clap at these nuns when they get on the bus, and they're very nice about it.
So it turns out that Lauryn Hill has a great singing voice. The young hot nun hears her and is like, please don't stop singing ever in your whole life. Always sing. And then Lauryn Hill's like, nah, I'm out of here. So then Whoopi's like, that girl's got a bad attitude. And the hot nun's like, nah, Whoopi, listen up. She's like got problems. She's like Roz. She doesn't have jokes. She has problems. And so Whoopi's got to get through to Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, she's raw.
Yeah, she's Eddie Murphy's Raw on DVD. She's got a red leather jacket.
It's nice.
It is nice.
I really love Lauryn Hill's B-plot in this whole movie of, like, music doesn't pay the bills, so her mother is trying to keep her away from being any type of musician.
Horrible mom.
Well, this is a real Cowgirls and Angels situation
Very
where
much so.
a dad scorned a mom based on their career choice, and now the kid wants to follow in the footsteps of the dad in that career, but the mom is like, that career is garbage because your dad was a loser, and that's what he did. So it's basically the same plot as Cowgirls and Angels.
Yeah.
Never thought about it like that before.
You know, when it's laid out like that, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, Cowgirl Summer can really shine a light into your eyes.
Hey, all it takes is one Cowgirl Summer to change your whole life.
Yeah, I
as
know
we
I'm
learned.
changed.
I
yeah.
know. I got a
Okay.
pink cowboy hat now.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. Never wore it, though. Thanks for nothing.
I wore it every day, just not on our streams.
I'll tell you what my first big laugh of this movie was.
Yep.
It was when Whoopi was like, when I was your age, I either wanted to be a singer or in the Ice Capades. And then Lauryn Hill's like, ugh, and Whoopi goes, do you know what the Ice Capades are? Don't roll your eyes. They were very cool. That made me laugh pretty hard. That was a good line, Whoopi. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know
They
what
also
escapades
paid pretty
are.
well. It was a good living. Whoopi later says.
Yeah. Whoopi's wrong, though, right? There's no way you could make a career
If
out
you
of
were like
Ice-Capades.
A-team Ice Capades.
But even then, your shelf life is limited for that, right?
Are we talking about escapades or ice capades?
Ice Capades.
Okay. I have no other questions.
Okay. All right. Did you guys like that in order to teach the kids how to sing, we just get a montage of them going la 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 la?
I love that. It was for like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. It was great. You want to hit us with some laws?
La 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 la.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but that's how you learn how to sing. They got it right.
But even by the end of the montage, the kids were bored. Like they're asleep on the desk, and Whoopi's like, la 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 la. Beautiful.
Well, Whoopi was bored with it.
Well, yeah, of course. They'd been doing it all day.
Yeah, you're looking at me, horde.
No, someone else take over. I'm tired of. I talk this whole friggin' podcast. Someone else run the story for a little while. I'm tired of doing it.
I talked about the B plot, and that was it.
All I do is tell the plot. Someone else tell the plot. I don't want to do it anymore.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh, for Christ's sake. So, first performance comes up. Everyone, they sing. They all turn up. Kanye would have loved it. It's just great gospel music. Everyone's having a great time. Mm-hmm. The young boy hits a ridiculously high note, which he actually hit in real life. Ooh. It's pretty impressive.
And nobody knew he could do it?
Presumably. That wasn't in the script, and he was just like, I'm just going to hit a high note.
I thought he did a perfect job of faking, like, not being able to sing, and then, like, progressively going up to being like, I'm the best. I can hit that note.
That's true. He was good. As much as I was annoyed by all the kids replacing the nuns, the kids are good singers. They're all pretty talented.
So now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of your dislike for this movie. It was about those kids.
They said, oh, you know all the nuns and all the nun stuff you loved in the first movie? How about if we had none of that and instead we just had more street kids? And you went, I don't want more of that. I'll watch Don't Be a Menace if I want street kids.
But this is what's hot at this time. This is 93. You got to reach the kids.
Brother, this is pre-Fugees. Don't you tell me what's hot.
This is pre-Fugees? I
Pre-Fugees.
thought Fugees was getting popping at this point.
I don't think so. I think, Laura, Fugees came, like, not long after this.
So Wyclef sees Sister Act 2 and goes, I need that girl.
And he goes, Pross, cousin, get me that girl.
You're like, Whoopi's not available. Well, I'll take
Kathy Najimy then.
No, she's getting married.
Did you like the old nun going, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, show me a man that you can trust?
pretty good.
I was like, who do you think you are, lady?
Well, she's once bitten, twice shy.
Of course. Also, like, Jesus, right?
Yeah.
That's a man you can trust, I think.
Well, she was bitten by Jesus.
She got turned into a Jesus.
The Jesus.
Whoopi was the highest paid actress in 1993 because of this movie.
Really, I was wondering how much she got, because she must have been reaching that like 20 mil movie.
Probably. And this was like before movie stars were making like 8-9 digits on a movie, right? So, which is outrageous to just play pretend for a few months. It's ridiculous.
Probably 6 weeks. This is back in the habit. They're not working too hard.
Oh, God, no. Of course not. But...
I mean, half of this movie is just shots of downtown Las Vegas.
Yeah, even though they're in San Francisco, it's a lot of Vegas in this movie.
You want to know what's happening? They're auditioning the next residency.
It says shot for time in small lettering in the corner.
Yeah, it's mostly just footage of them striking the set from Whoopi's old review, being like, get the next thing in here. Clear out the trash. We got to get showgirls in here.
Titanic the show. Did this come out before Titanic?
Yep. Well, not like it came out long after the ship sank, but
Yeah.
before the movie was
of
made.
course.
Yeah.
Was that the headline of this movie?
Long after the Titanic sank, but before the Academy Award-winning movie came out, there was Sister Act 2 back in the habit.
That's how we should introduce this episode.
I don't know. They raise money. Somehow they put together a concert.
There's a lot of people at that concert.
It's packed.
Yeah.
It's no problem at all to raise $2,000 that they need to go to the competition.
Also, like, didn't Whoopi cash in at the end of Sister Act? Like, she doesn't have $2,000
No,
she can put up.
She's got months to teach some kids, but she doesn't have $2,000.
like,
Doesn't pay rent anymore. Just lives for free at a school.
people are making about like $1 million a night at some headlining shows in Vegas.
Yeah.
This is obviously a long time ago, but you got to figure at least $100,000 a night for a headliner in Vegas.
I mean, maybe. Where was she performing?
It was on the Strip, presumably.
The off strip.
Like right next door to
Oh, it was
Puppetry
the
the Penis is what she was performing next to.
Right next to Papa John's.
Puppetry, the penis,
Yeah.
Papa John.
Right next to Papa John's penis.
All the P's. It's the P lane.
Popeye's kitty corner away.
Okay, but then maybe $5,000 a night.
Even
She had
still,
enough money,
She,
regardless.
she must have had enough and just went like, I don't want to pay for this. Sorry, y'all.
She just loves performing so much. She's a real thespian.
Or maybe it was her being like, "Oh, I took a vow of poverty, so sorry, can't help, sorry."
But they do raise a bunch of money, and $1,900 plus is more than enough in '93 to get a hotel and 20 people to Las Vegas.
For sure, it is. Especially if Old Nun is going to be driving the bus,
Yeah.
right? So they're good.
Knocking over garbage cans.
Yeah, that looked like it wasn't. Like that looks like it was intent or accidental. Like that wasn't supposed to happen, and they just ran over garbage cans and went, "You know what? That's funny. Keep it in, and then pay for those garbage cans." I guess
There was a lot of that in kids' movies and car scenes. I figure, like
hitting
lot of
garbage cans. Yeah.
I think it might have been on purpose. There's probably a whole unit at the studio that deals with cash trans.
Yeah.
Cash trans?
Cash trans.
Cash trends.
Gush for push. Cash trans. So Lauryn Hill shows up at the basketball court to see all the kids again. And all the kids are kind of teasing her, being like, "We thought you quit the choir." And then one boy just goes, "Rita, get over here." She's like, "No, I still quit." It's like, is this guy in love with her? It's just the way he says it was very off-putting to me.
Sketch, I believe.
That is his name. Why do they call him Sketch?
Because he's sketchy. He wears Skechers.
He's got mental disorders. He's schizophrenic.
He's a tagger, man.
Hey, I'm a tagger, man.
He tags.
He
The
tags.
wall.
He does good. Well, I mean, he doesn't do it, but there's good artwork in this movie.
Is he a rapper? Did he become a rapper?
He is a rapper.
Is he?
In the movie, becomes a rapper.
Yeah.
He's got a very
like a-
distinct rap voice though when he performs.
Like, does he become Suge Knight?
Right. Yeah. If you told me that he was like Rakim, I would go, okay, sure, that's Rakim. Why not? I don't know any different.
Or Eric B?
Could be Eric B. Yeah. But it's not. I don't know who it is.
I don't think it's just some snot-nosed kid.
Little booger stain.
The amount of boogers in this movie was off-putting.
Did you like that once Mr. Crisp, the head of the school, who can't get Sister Mary Clarence's name right the whole movie,
Or an erection.
once or not having arthritis in his hands, once he figures out that she's actually Whoopi Goldberg, he goes, "Oh, we need to stop Sister Mary fake."
Yeah,
And then
that was great.
goes back to that. I feel like continues to call
He's
her
trying
that.
to make her work. Nobody else is really on board. They
Nobody's on
just don't know
board.
who he's talking about.
He just needs one person to buy in, though, and then it'd be cool.
One of the kids to be like, "Hey, what's up, Sister Mary fake?" And then Crisp is like, "Got him."
That's why they call me Crispy.
No one has respect for me.
Crack.
Ooh. So I said I didn't like this movie, but there was a few things that I liked in this movie. To be fair, all bad movies have some things that are good in
The
them.
glue scene is all you need to see.
I mean, I think the van scene is the only scene you need to see, where the creep from Slapshot is driving the priest, all the priests, and the head of the school to Vegas, to stop Whoopi Goldberg or wherever they're going. Hollywood, that's where they're going. And he doesn't have his driver's license, and he's swerving all over the road, and he pulls up beside some guy and is like, "Get off the road, you jackass!" And then they almost get hit by a semi, and he swerves out of the way, and the head priest of the school goes, "Jesus Christ!" He's so mad.
Beautiful.
I get why God was like, "Don't take the Lord's name in vain," because it's so much fun to say.
Yeah.
It's so nice to just hit that Christ. Like, it's just, feels good.
Well, it's been like almost 2,000 years, and we're just having a laugh at it still.
Right? Yeah. Do you think people used it as like a cuss back in like the 1800s or stuff like
in
that?
the 600s, yeah, for
Right?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, little people in Ireland going, "Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ! Look at that Sistine Chapel. Great job, Michelangelo.
These O'Briens are taking over my field. Jesus Christ."
How's the potato cobs? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You want to try one, Abe?
Jesus Christ, these Hatfields there.
That's a McCoy saying that, I'm assuming.
that isn't that more British?
No, that was America, baby.
Oh, America, baby.
Hatfields and McCoys is Western times.
Oh, I thought they were Irishmen.
Oh, maybe. But I feel like that issue was in America, wasn't it?
Oh, Irishmen in America.
Hey.
Like the McCoys were probably Irishmen.
I mean,
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like it, yeah.
Sweaty.
Red-headed, conspiracy theory believing Irishmen.
You name one.
They liked potatoes.
Wrong again.
Got him. Sister Mary fake.
Potato.
Potatoes. What else do we got here? There's like a bunch of different choirs at this competition.
Sucky choirs. They all suck.
One of them's not bad.
Which
Like,
one?
The first good one.
The first one that they
No, like the first, like the
top
it
three.
cuts to like four people doing like medieval music, like someone would be in a medieval court.
Like they're wearing like corsets
Like
and
a
stuff.
harp in the background. It's super boring. But the one that has like the chick saying, "Don't do like a solo."
The first
front.
gospel
Yeah.
choir. Yeah,
They're
they're good. The second
good.
gospel choir is terrible.
Yeah, they don't do anything special.
I know you
They
described
they don't spoof OPP or anything like that.
Oh
a
my
completely different, like, four people, but like once you said four people on the stage singing, I could see like a barber set
Barbershop Quartet.
yeah
Yeah.
just singing with their bow ties.
I
Like,
don't want to set the world on fire. And everyone's just loving it.
Well,
we
those
love
gu-
these guys.
That would have been way. That would have won.
Yeah.
That would have ruined the movie. Would have led to a sad ending for.
All the kids would have quit. Whoopi would have been like, you know what? I'm with you. You can't beat that Barbershop Quartet.
Choirs, no more. We're all about quartets these days.
That's right. Break them up.
maybe that's what ended Sister Act.
Maybe that's what Sister Act 3 is going to be about. These
Yeah,
nuns
barbershop
need more barbershop quartets. That quartet was so talented they had 5 members.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Take it off.
Okay.
But everybody's impressed with this militaristic, like 50-person choir.
Yeah.
Like, people are going crazy for it, and it sounds okay, but like it's not entertaining to listen to.
Like, it's not good. It's just people shouting.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't.
Shout singing.
It's it's all the same sound. Like there's with other choir, there's tenors and all, like there's all different ranges, but this choir was just people, like all 50 people singing the same thing, and that's no fun.
Yeah, it's very robotic. Like it just doesn't feed the soul.
No wonder they came in second.
Yeah, they were together for playing it safe.
Yeah.
Or did they get third?
I think they got third.
I think they were the
They
second
shoulda got
runner up.
third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And they were like 3-time champions or something, I think they say.
Ooh, bad year.
that's true. Yeah.
Their funding's gonna get cut.
Yeah,
Slashed.
they're getting close.
We changed our mind.
In another scene. And you guys are getting shut down.
What? We won 3 years in a row, but you didn't win 4 in a row.
And third?
Enjoy the streets, losers.
Not even second?
No. Dead last, as far as I'm
you're gonna
concerned.
bus our kids to other schools?
Nope.
Nah.
No, they're just done.
Yeah.
They can walk home from here.
They're for the birds.
Oh, it's a bird class. It's a bird choir, as far as I'm concerned.
Bird school.
Hey. So finally, the kids get to perform, and right before they go on stage, they were wearing robes, but Whoopi's like, you know what? Take your clothes off. Take them all off.
Yeah.
Be comfortable. Wear stuff we've never seen any of you wear before in this movie. Even in the scenes earlier than this, when you're already at this venue, wear completely different outfits than what you came here in somehow. Like somebody's wearing like overalls. You weren't wearing those earlier. Where did they come
Guy
from?
looks like Mario, dressing like he's Mario.
That's right.
Overalls, a red shirt. What's this guy's name again?
No. He's like Italian or something.
Yeah,
isn't he?
everyone says his name really funny the whole movie.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like
Chatty
Andy or something like that. Frank A.
Oh, Frank A.
Frank
I think is his
Yeah,
name.
he's cool.
Oh, Frank A. Great singing.
This was my favorite part of the movie because Whoopi and a group of children are on one side of the stage, and then on the other side of the stage are the rest of the children. And this like PA comes out and tells these children to take off their robes. Oh, your teacher told me to you guys to take off your robes. Like, could we get an adult to tell us
She's
this?
pretty pushy too.
Yeah, take them off in front of me. I want to watch you do it.
It's good that we don't have all day.
This
Yeah.
is weird.
You're right, though, that they just went, okay.
Oh, our robes off? Okay, buddy.
They just didn't question it. Just, you got it, sure.
They do have clothes underneath, which
Well, yeah.
makes it way more normcore, but it's just a funny phrase. Take off your robes.
Yeah, take off your robes and jacket is what she was saying, everybody. So Lauryn Hill comes out and starts singing like a solo, which was very good. But my favorite part of her solo was the woman in the background just like doing sign language but not sign language, just interpretive hand motions. Like wasn't doing anything proper. Just when she says God, she points up at heaven. And like, what's your role?
That's what cinched him to win.
Yeah,
Truly, yeah.
that's what got him.
Like it was very much like Napoleon Dynamite, where he's just like pretending to have a bird for hand. You know what I'm talking about? Like, just what is this?
I got the bird hands, though.
Why wasn't she crumping? Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, she was a part of an act.
That's true. So then the beat starts, and I'm like, ugh, we're gonna have to hear some rap pretty soon.
Great.
Ugh.
I thought the show they were putting on was great. I was in like Flint. I had goose pimples on my arms.
I was dancing. I was like standing on my couch.
Yeah, my spine was just all tingly and stuff. I was like, this is art.
The music in the first movie is exponentially better than the music in this movie. And this movie has way more music, and it is worse than the first movie by a mile.
I disagree. I think this music is better. This show they put on, it reminds me of Pitch Perfect, how perfect their ending was.
Perfect their pitch was.
Yeah, exactly.
This movie does a thing that I love when movies do. Whenever there's like a competition, like a singing competition or something like that, whenever they show all the other acts, whenever they show all the competition, it's just people standing, performing, like singing their song. And then when the heroes come out to perform, there's music, like lights and like smoke and all kinds of extra stuff. Like School of Rock is the perfect example of that, where everyone just performs and then they come out and it's just like an entire rock opera happens. Of course they're going to win. Look at the budget that they spent on this. But that's what happens with these guys too. There's just crazy lights and all kinds of extra stuff going on. It's great.
Very choreographed.
You keep looking at something on the screen, and I think there's something wrong with the screen when you do that. Please stop looking. It's distracting me so much.
I know.
You keep doing it, and I go, is there an issue with the recording? What's going on?
I keep locking into those levels.
You have to stop. I'm gonna just minimize this. Now it's gone. Now you can't look at them.
Thank you. My torture has ended.
Oh my god, my torture has ended. I'm getting
that's
whiplash over here.
What if I looked at the screen anyways?
No, go for it then at that point. I don't care. One thing I really liked about this performance is that there's just a nobody hosting the whole thing. Like the guy who's like, and the winner isn't somebody. Like
that's really hurtful to Tim Allen.
It's my dad. But I just know that like in the third movie that's coming out, if they have a character like that, it's going to be like Mario Lopez or some kind of junk. Like, yes, Drake. How many of these girls are under 16? And they go, all of them. And he goes, all right, I'm in.
Or at least a person who looks like Mario Lopez.
Yeah, who says, hi, I'm Mario Lopez. And they go, well, that's not slander, I guess.
His 10 lookalikes.
That's very cool.
Yeah, he has the most lookalikes of any celebrity in Hollywood.
So then they win.
Yeah, they
right?
win hands down. I love their performance. The dancing, the jazz.
You down with G.O.D.?
Yeah, you know me.
They're killing it.
I guess.
This is hip. This is now. This is what the 90s are all about. Free love. Peace.
Okay, so then they win. And then Chatty Dajimi, the nun, says, oh, what the hell?
I'm going to do that movie.
Which one?
I don't know. Whatever she does next. The General's Daughter.
16 seasons of King of the Hill.
Yeah. Well, what'd you guys think of Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit?
Loved it.
Yeah? What'd you love about it?
The glue scene.
Here comes the glue, yeah.
What about the glue did you love? Like, specifically about the glue? That it was sticky?
No, it's the one chick's reaction where she just stands up and starts screaming.
Yeah. Just like you, mirrored your reaction.
Yeah, that was me. And I was like, that's like art imitating life.
End the show.
Yeah, you thought the TV shut off and your reflection was just in the screen.
What is this now? Pleasantville.
And you, Johnny, you loved it?
Yeah, I thought it popped where it needed to pop. All you need is Whoopi in this. She was like flying high right now. She was it. She was like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but hot.
She delivers a line earlier in the movie that made me laugh pretty hard.
What's that?
It's like, is this one of those like cults where everyone, you like poison my Kool-Aid? Is that what this is? Like, I can't remember the line.
I don't remember that line at all.
Yeah, that's not really it, but you know, it's something along those
just a
lines.
Completely different thing.
Like, totally down with cult type situation.
Yeah. She's like, are we going to sacrifice these kids? Is that what we're doing here? I would need their blood on my hands.
Kool-Aid is cool.
Kool-Aid is cool. I thought this movie sucked. It was fine.
Not right.
It reeks of sequelitis, where they were just put another sequel. Like the first movie, they had an original idea that was unique and good, and then they went, just do the same thing again, kind of, but make it worse. And they went, we can do that for $40 million. Why not?
Yeah, the sequelization of Hollywood is definitely prominent in this movie.
Tell us more.
But I think Whoopi makes up for it. I think she does an amazing job at putting this movie on her shoulders.
Do you remember at the end, there's two kids break the fourth wall? I can't remember why, though. Like, two of them look directly at the camera as a gay.
Oh, like when Mr. Crisp gets hauled away and the two kids go, well, you know, he's not going to be back for Sister Act 3.
Yeah.
And they're like thumbing their suspenders. twirling their bow ties.
How
that
did
was
they
pretty
break
good.
the fourth wall?
There's two kids that look directly at the camera. I can't remember what the joke is, but it's like, yeah, who would have thought like that was actually a nun?
None.
Are we seeing the third one in theaters?
La, la, la,
It's not
la,
coming
la,
out.
la.
La 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 la
It's
la.
not coming out.
No, it's coming out on Disney Plus.
Oh, cool.
It's a Disney Plus exclusive.
Yeah, but theaters.
Yeah, but they're not going to put it out.
We
in
can
theaters.
rent out it.
We can rent out a theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for free.
I'm
We could
actually.
probably make money off this.
Yeah.
We play cards, right? People have been.
All right, Abe. It's
All
not
right,
all
this
about
is
the
illegal.
yiz and the dollars and the feet pics.
Then we can, if we got $2,000, we could go to
Hollywood.
Hollywood and sing in a choir competition.
It's a
true.
barbershop quartet.
Yeah,
But there's only 3 of us.
that's our thing.
I
Yeah,
can do 2 parts.
that's very cool. You're like Rozelle.
Yeah, I just have to have a piece of cardboard between my mouth.
Oh, that would be cool. We do the whole thing in profile.
Paint one side of your face one way and like make half of you a woman and the other half keep as a man.
Both white.
Well, yeah,
That's
of course.
that's safe.
Yeah. That goes. I mean, that goes without saying.
Did it?
Hey, Abe, thanks for coming back on the show.
Glad to be here.
We'd love to have you back a million times and forever and ever.
Great.
Oh, man.
I love you.
I
love
you
you.
guys.
We love you.
We love you.
Oh, I'm pissed so bad.
Well, you better go. Go take a tinkle, brother.
Oh, we love a good
It's
tinkle
yeah,
story.
boys. You know, Shakaroni Obama and John to toilets
I
now.
don't think he knew we were still
Watching all the
recording.
movies that I miss, I'm talking about God.
He
I
says
like
he
you boom
did,
boom
but I don't think he
down.
did.
It's yeah,
Do you think
boys.
he's gonna
You know,
do yoga on the
Shakaroni
toilet?
Obama and John to
Let's
toilets
go smoke some
now.
weed.
Watching all the movies that I miss, I'm
Sure you can.
talking about
You took an Uber
God.
here.
I like
Yeah.
you boom boom down.
Chocolate.